Alright, so I wanted to share this fight with you guys for a second, because this fight, oh my god, this fight was amazing. So we start with pawning up. We're going against, what's his name? I cannot tell, but Note Dog. Yes, there we go. We're going against Note Dog here. Oh my god, this fight was amazing. So it starts out a little bit slow, but it turns out this fight lasts for 21 minutes, and I am extremely proud of my performance, especially towards the mid game and the rest of the fight. Now here, I tried to steal his water. Did not go very well. He stole mine instead as a result, but whatever. I still have pearls. Like, pearl out if he manages to cobweb me, or if I cobweb myself, as I do multiple times. I thought I was gonna get that water there. He lags a bit. This entire fight is pretty laggy, honestly. This is... I do a bit of shield trading. A lot of shield trading. But 20 minutes, man. I've never had a fight last for 20 minutes. Ever. Well, I've had one other fight last for 30, but I did not get that recorded. But I got this one recorded. So, here we are. Right here, I thought I was going to win. I thought it was over for it, but no, he managed to get out, and I did not risk going after him. I do sometimes struggle with the cobwebs. When I say sometimes, I struggle a lot. Like, I move to place down a cobweb, but I, like, go into my bow or my bucket or even, like, my axe or XP bottles on accident. And then, instead of placing down the cobweb, I use whatever item I have in my hands accidentally. But whatever, it's fine. Got a second cobwebs here. Now, as the fight goes on, you can see more and more. I put myself in cobwebs. That's a mistake. But you can see the arena gets more and more infested with cobwebs as the fight goes on. And it's mainly from me, which is hilarious. But my kit, like, has, I think it was 3 stacks of cobwebs, so I have plenty of cobwebs to play around with. So far the fight's pretty slow, but while we're on this, like, slower part, he starts lagging a bit. I don't hit him because it's lag. I'm not gonna hit him while he's lagging. I take that back. I do hit him while he's lagging, but there we go. And he's back to normal for a little bit. Never mind, he is not. So this is not a live commentary, obviously. This is just... I'm kind of inspired to do a commentary like this from the YouTuber RecRap. He does lots of commentaries based on some speedrun he does. And all that. Like, he does the speedrun, and then he does a voice overlay of what's been happening. Which I honestly think is pretty cool. I mean, I've tried the live commentary before. I just either delete the video or my mic, or as of last time I tried making a live commentary, my mic just did not work at all. It better be working right. Is it working right now? Yes, it is. Okay. If it wasn't, I was going to be mad as hell. But we get a lot of spectators, honestly, during the match as well. Like, mid-fight, I'm like, wait a minute, somebody's here. And I just keep on fighting. I don't know. I usually, like, do PvPs like this on PvP Legacy. It just, like, puts us in a random arena. Either based on what kits is selected, or as my kit is, it's like a random arena, so it doesn't actually... But this arena, it actually made things very interesting. This arena is bigger than you think it is. You'll see once. You'll see like towards the end. What else should I yap about? Oh no, I was planning on just yap about the fight, but I don't know. It's just 20 minutes is a long time to yap about a fight. I got a job recently. Well, not as in recently. I mean like a month ago, a month and plus the past week. I was talking. I got it's like at Taco Bell. I mean, when I first started looking for a job, my first application was to McDonald's with a friend of mine. We never heard back. Like, okay. And then we finally do hear back, and it's like, you got an interview scheduled for this time. I almost died there. I was like, okay, sweet. So I go, and the person that was supposed to be interviewing me is just not there. I'm like, huh, okay. So they tell me, oh, come in tomorrow at the same time. I'm like, okay, I come in tomorrow, as they say, but he's still not there. I was like, okay, third try is the charm. I come in the same time next day as they once again had directed me. Oh yeah, I forgot that Pearl just does not land in the arena. That was sad. I almost died here too. But the thing is, it's just, I don't know how to explain. He's not there the third day either, so I just give up. And then the same thing happened to my friend, because this was happening at the same time as my friend. So I was like, okay, there's not an accident, so I guess they just don't want us or don't want to even try with a couple of with the 17 and the 16-year-old. So that was that. That was like a year ago. Damn. So I started applying to more places, most of which do not even reach back. I like Walmart. I applied for 3 months ago. I still have not heard a response. There's probably a few better examples that I've waited longer for a response on, but you get the point. So eventually I go to Taco Bell, which is pretty much right next to McDonald's. And they're like, okay, my available time. I do get an interview. I'm like, okay, my available time is like 3 to 10 o'clock. I'm like, okay, we only do times. Our general shift is like 4 to 11. I'm like, okay, I'll talk to my dad about it, because I was still like 17 back then. So I did. He's like, no, I don't think that would do. I'm like, okay. So I don't reach back out to them. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe, I don't know. And then like 2 weeks later, my friend applied to McDonald's. I'm like, okay, so see where that goes. She gets the job. I'm like, okay. I also apply at McDonald's. I actually get an interview this time. We'll reach out to you shortly. Like, they did not reach out to me at all. I still haven't heard from them. So, whatever. And then I was starting to get desperate at this point, because I needed a job. I turned 18. Like, okay, I need a job. And then the Taco Bell people will reach out to me again, that I told you about earlier. Like, hey, we can have a second interview for you, and if you're so interested, I'm like, oh, we'll see how this goes. So I just go. And like, same thing as last time. I just have the interview and like, all right, here's my available times, 3 to 10, as I have said before, and yeah, we can make that work. Okay. I get the job. So Taco Bell was officially my first ever job. And then like a week I worked 4 to 10 on the days that they scheduled me for. Then a week later, I look at my schedule 4 to 11. I'm like, wait a minute. I said my available times was 4 to 10. I was like, maybe this is a one-time thing. Maybe they're short on employees. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And I just do the shifts. And then they keep doing it. And then one Friday, I look at my schedule, 4 to 1 a.m. I was like, okay. But apparently Taco Bell closes at 12 rather than 11 on weekends. And then that extra hour is closing up the shop. I think I lose my water here. Yeah, I lose my water again here. Damn, this is a very intense fight. Just watching it absently as I talk about this. And, well, the reason why I did not want to work past 10 is because that's when I normally go to bed, and I do have school during weekdays. But this was Friday night. I did not have school the next day. I was like, okay, that's fine. That same Sunday, I worked till midnight. At this point, my dad goes up to me like, you gotta talk about this. And that was the first time he told me, like, okay, I will. And he's like, if they don't accept it, you can just walk out. They hired you and all with knowing your times. I was like, all right. But I did not have the courage to actually do that because I did not want to lose a job at Taco Bell. I did not want to get fired from Taco Bell. So, and then he keeps trying to, until one day, like a week later, after I got back from Disney, from an engineering trip, I still has water here again. I'm all over the place, commenting on the fight. I was like, okay, he's that's fine. I get my fire res out for when my fire res comes back. And he comes back. And he uses a shovel. I'm like, I did not know this was here. So I do this. So I get... So like, I'm confused. I am just trying to... desperately try to fight back. I got rid of his lava, but accidentally put my water where... I actually just put my water where the lava was, so when he tried to pick up the lava, he picked up my water. So my water's gone again. Not the ideal situation. So I got my own shovel and start building up. And then he starts attacking me from above. My dog's barking. Mosley, Maddie! Mosley, Maddie! I'm trying to record. So I started like giving him his own strategy in the face. Start blowing him from above. I try to go to steal his water, and then I try to cobweb him. Neither of which work. What was that? Oh, that was loud. But whatever. Anyway, back to my job. I went in another Sunday after I got back from my engineering trip to Disney, which is another story for another day. I stole his water. Yeah, I remember. I start taking fire damage now because my fire res ran out. Alright. So anyway, I keep getting distracted by the fight. I just love it. I'm recording! So, anyway, I'm like, I try to call in sick to avoid it. That did not work very well. And like earlier, I had told him I can't keep doing these 11 o'clocks, but there's still all the 12 o'clocks and the 11 o'clocks that I have scheduled yet that I still need to get through. But Dad told me to just walk out, and I did not want to do that. But of course, I was called in anyway. This is a very lucky pro. But yeah. So, eventually I did walk out, and I have not heard back from them since, so I don't know if I was fired or not. Or if it's just I'm going to face some sort of consequence. I don't know. At this point, and I'm scheduled for another midnight. That I have to do yet before I can start doing 10 o'clock schedules. So just waiting on that. Anyway, I have to eat. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the fight. See you guys later.